Welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today you will see how we step-by-step plan a kitchen with an island like this. And when you have any questions, just let me know. I will always keep an eye on the chat. So let's start. So first of all, we click here on File and we start a new project. So we don't want to save this. And here we click on a red eye and turn on the measurements as well as the smart clicks. So before we start with the cabinets, we set the room, the dimension of the room. So, and the height is 2400. You just click on the measurement. You see here the window is popping up and you type in the new measurement in millimeter, confirm it with enter, and then you have it here. So the first cabinet should have the same height like the other one, like the room. And the width of it is 700. So it's 700 because we want to add here also a trim on the left side, and the trim should have a weight of 100. So that's why the cabinet has actually the dimension of 600, because trim belongs to the measurement of the cabinet. So also here on top, we want to have here also a trim on top with a measurement of 100. It's an offset of 2 mil. And when you use here the automatic flush to front, you see it's actually getting flush to front. You can also click on dimension. You can add 1 or 2 horizontals with connectors. Interior, you can also click here adjustable shelves. You can add them in here. Front, and here you can choose a left or right door as well as the hinges, and then you just drag it and drop it. Here, when you want to have it through the whole area, you just click here on the divider in the middle. Yeah, and we don't want to have the handle. That's why you click here and choose no handle. Then it's disappearing. So then the first cabinet is done. And to add the next one, you click here on cabinet. You type in here the width of it, the height, the depth is the same. So here we will use it later on, the distances. Yeah, we don't need it yet, because when you drag it and drop it to the smart clicks, it's getting automatically added here. Next, here on top of it, plinths here. That's why you can click here on beneath cabinet and choose no plinths. Yeah, and the next one, here we want to add this as well. We actually don't want to have a plinth here. Click here, no plinth. Middle part. Now we want to have here also the division. Click here on division. And you want to have here the two verticals. On the top. So, and when you click here on the smart link, you can also click here verticals passing through top and verticals passing through bottom. And here you can also double them up. Yeah, then you have actually 3 cabinets, but the program sees it as 1 cabinet. Yeah, you can do it here also on the bottom. Click on here, here, and here. Yeah. So for the middle one, we want to have a different material. So therefore you click here on material, and we want to have here the Agar H1145 with 40 mil. So, and we want to change the part of the group. So the front is like a part of the group, as well as sides and shelves. So when you click here, all cabinets, you set a tick here, and you drag this and drop it over here, then the material set getting changed. So you see here the row of holes. You can here also click on a red eye, and here on a red cube. You can change here the graphical options. When you want to let disappear the row of holes, then you click here on interior, adjustable shelves. And because here on the first cabinet, we set it shelves, and you can here set it to group of holes. Yeah, like 5. So, and then you can choose it here for all cabinets. Hearing also all cabinets. So here we can also open the door. See here. First cabinet, yeah, you can click here. Yeah, because then here are the holes for the hinge, for the hinges. Setting for all cabinets, you can click here for all cabinets, and then it's fine. All right. We want to have actually here the same cabinet on this side, except the panel here is on the other side. So you can use therefore the copy function. And for the copy function, it's important to consider the cabinet you want to copy needs to be activated like this. So that is the red one. And then you click here on a smart click, and here click copy, cabinet copy. Then this cabinet, which is red colored, will be copied. Here we have the distances. We need to set it to 0. This values in this case. Now what we need to do, we just need to take here no trim, and here we set a trim on the right side, which will be 100. So, and we want to also have it flush to front. It's already flush to front. Now we activate here the top cabinet, because here we want to also have here the So I think that is a different material, therefore you can press the control button, and you see here that is Agar U104. We don't want to have this, we want to have here the Agar white. Just click it, and here are all parts of group. And here you can also make a sig for all cabinets. Like this. Here we need also to delete the door, because here should be a right door. Here in front, right door. So, and here you can also drag and drop the doors in here. Right. We choose left door. So you see here we need to remove the handles. Therefore you click here again and click here on no handle. You see it's just removed here. So you can also click here all cabinets, and here you can choose all cabinets and confirm it, and it's disappearing here as well. Yeah. So, and one more thing, because of the fronts, we need to make this part longer. Yeah, therefore, you click here on cabinet. So that is a third cabinet. We can activate it, and you don't see the measurement of it. Therefore, you can also click here on a red eye to draw the room. We have 3 settings of this. So now you see just cabinet. Yeah, and here you can change the measurement. You can use the equal and plus 18 or also plus 20 when you want to have a bit more space between the door and the front. So when you click here again to draw the room, then you see everything that's fine. All right. Now we are done for the first part. Here you can also remove this. Here you see this thing. We don't want to have this. So we just check it. And in the beginning where I showed you, I accidentally put it in 2 doors, but we want to have 1. So now we are done and we can continue with the island. Yeah, the island has 2 parts and we start with the first part, and therefore you click here on cabinet again here, and here we set the distance from the left wall. It should be 700, and the distance from the back should be here 2200. And the distance bottom should be 0. So that is fine. The width, the height, and the depth, that's all right. And you drag this on this wall. Yeah, I always suggest to use the middle wall. Yeah, so you drag it with the mouse arrow here on the middle wall, and it's automatically get the position. And here what you can do, you can here also click on division. Yeah, you can also do it here before, that the vertical is passing through top and bottom, and you can double it up. Actually 3 cabinets. Yeah. Also for the cover panel, you click here also. There's no trim. You want to have a cover panel. You click on here. And when you want to have for the kitchen island a whole cover panel, you can also extend it to the back. Yeah, back can type in also, the cabinet is 550 plus 30, for example. Can here add overlap top back 580, overlap front also here 530, and to the sides we can add like 12, yeah, or 10. It depends how much you want to have. So you can do the same here also for the visible sides. Yeah, and it's important also to consider that here, as well as the trim or the visible side, it belongs to the cabinet. Yeah. Here, for me, it's a default 21. You can also type in 18. So then its graphics is later on the same, has the same level as fronts. Or when you want to have a bit more space, you can also type in like 20 or 21. Yeah, this is depending on you. So for the back, you also want to have 5, 6, 8. Yeah, then it's equal. Yeah, then you have here the 12 mil. Yeah, because here we have then an overlap 12 mil with the fronts for every side. Yeah, we will see later on when we add the fronts. So, but here for the type in here minus 100, then you see it's going up. So this is done. We want to have also the same in here for the right side. Visible side front 18, back 5, 6, 8, and top is 0, and the bottom is minus 100. That is a way how to make it short. So then this is done. And now you can go to division. Yeah, and for the division, you can add here 2 horizontals, because here we want to have the cutout. You see here, there are the row of holes activated. We can here also change it to 0, because we don't have it in here. So, and later on, like you saw in the beginning, we want to make here an open area, and we need a cutout here on the visible side. Yeah, therefore, you click here. Every area has here a green smart click. You click on here, and here you go in the setting. So, and here you can choose the setting in this area. Yeah, first of all, we want to remove the back. You see here, it's number 0. And when you click on here, you see remove back in this area. 0 means use back, 1 means remove back. And we want to open the side area, open to side. Yeah, here we click also yes, and then we save this. So you see here it's open now. And in this case, we want to also change here the back. Yeah, so it's up to you how to want to handle this. When you go here to back to cabinet, you see here this area didn't remove because we need to change the depth of division. Yeah, when you type in here 0, then the back is going through the whole area. So 1 is the default, that's why it's divided here. When you type in 2, it's also divided here, and then the back is actually removed. Yeah, that is important to consider. And here the sides are open, because here we want to have a different material. So, and that's why in this area we place a new cabinet, and later on we will make here a cutout. So When something happens like this, you can click here on a house. And then you could go back here. Yeah. So, all right. Now we need to know here's the position, because here we want to add later on the cabinet. So when you keep the control button pressed and you click here to a point, then you see the coordinates. Yeah. So here you see X is 719, Y is distance to back is, yeah, it's 200, 2200, and Z is 339. So I just double check this. So it's good when you note it down, because we need to have it here, yeah. So it's distance bottom 339. Distance left is here 700, because we will have here the cutout. Yeah, and I type in here 699, then we see the bit. And distance back, it's fine here. So now we need to have here the height, the width, and the depth of it. Yeah, the depth would be also from this point to this. It's here 568. And the height is 239. And the X is 18. We don't need to consider this. So, yeah, one thing what we should done earlier is we need to change here the thickness of the cover panel, yeah, because that should be the same material like here. Therefore, you go here also to the cover panel. You can use the filter for the material, and here you just drag it and drop it in here. So, and what's changed is here also the heights. Yeah, that's why I need to check it here again, because it's here the height is not 339, it's 332. So that is important to consider. So here's the height of this area is 196. Type in here 196. And the width is here 600. Here from this point, yeah, it should be go to here, from here to here. It's actually 606.33. So the width is the height, and the depth is here 168. Then it's here the same like this level. So when we measured it well, It should be all right. So you click now on here and drag it and drop it on here on the wall. And you see it. The position is here, and we need to turn off the plinths. And we want to change here the material. It should be also the Agor H1145, but it's 18. You just drag it and drop it on here. So you see, we just changed a single one. We want to have all groups. That's why we type in here. And we want to remove the left side. Therefore, we click here on a red smart click. And here you can delete the side. And we want to remove, show you. I just activate the cabinet. We need also to click on here again, and we need to let the horizontal passing. Yeah, the same here for this. The bottom panel passing. So, and the back should be here, cabinet should be flat with the distance height to 0. Yeah, and the back should also have this material. So, and we don't want to have the group of holes. So this cabinet is fine. Yeah, you see here all the position, the depth, the height, the width. Everything is fine. And you click here to draw the room. So, and here when you click here again, you see it a bit better. So what we need now is just to make here this cutout, yeah? And we already know here the Z value. What we need to get, we need to measure this point. Yeah, so you keep the control button pressed, click on here, and here also this one. And here you see the X is 1. We will change it to 0 later on. So dy, it's 568. So the height is here 232. And that is what we need to know. And the other height is here from here to here. It's 196. And we will remember it. So now we double click here the side to the editor. So here's the editor, and here you click to CHD to open the QCAD. So here you just click on tools, modification tools, and here you have the offset with distance. Yeah. So here we type in 232. That is here the bottom. Yeah, that is the distance to the bottom. It's 232. So here's the height of this area. It's 196. You type the distance here, click on this, and then from here to here, it's 568 mil. So now you click here break out segment. We don't need this, we don't need this either, and neither this. So that is our shape, what we want to have. Now it's important here to go back to make a polyline. Yeah, that's what you do here. And here it's important that you click here on this on 0. Yeah, now we have a polyline. Now we need to save it and close this and click here import 3D GDXF. And you see here's a cutout. And when you close this, you see here the cutout is well done. So now we need to add here the fronts. Click here on fronts, and here you can choose a drawer. So I just choose a Lego box and drag it and drop it in here. The same as here. Yeah, and now you see here it has the same level. Yeah, everything is fine. Here we can extend it later on. I'll show you how. Because usually you have 3 mil space here. So this is, yeah, when you measure here the distance. In this case, it's a 1.5 because it's a double side. And we can change this. So you can click here back to the smart legs. And here we can change the distance left to 700. So I mean the millimeter you can't see. And it doesn't matter so much, but now it's right. All right, so the cutout is done. And what we need to do, we need to add here the other cabinet. And you can here also extend the plinths. Yeah, therefore, we choose here the cabinet 6 again. Cabinet, and you click here on the setting. Here distance, plinths back. So you can type in minus 550 and save it here. Yeah, you see it's saved. So add on front door, also a stove. Yeah, when you want to have here a stove, you can add here a stove. You need to go to material and choose here a stove and drag this on here. So, and when you want, you can here also go to front and add a door. You can choose left door, right door. Just drag it and drop it in here. And here, when you want to have 3 drawers, just add them here. Yeah, handle, no handle. That is fine. And I will remove this. So here you have 2 options. Yeah, you see here Usually it's 3 mil. In this case 6 mil because it's double, and this here is, I didn't measure it right. So I want to have this. It's here good when you measure it to zoom in. So is it a 3 mil? And here, so it is 1.5 mil, and here it's also 3 mil. So that means, just check this, that is fine. When you click now here, you activate this, and you click here, you can make an overlap at right, 3 mil, and confirm it with enter. Yeah, then it's fine. So that is fine as well. And now we are almost done. We just need to add here the last cabinet. And therefore, yeah, because you see here, we already have the cover panel, the plinths, and here the visible sides. We just need here the actual, the current cabinet. Yeah, so you click here on cabinet. So the height is not 800, it's 660. And the height is 660. And the width is 1762. And the depth is 550. So distance left. So now the distance to bottom is 100. But on here minus 18. This point. So X is 2481. So Y is, so the distance to back is 2200. And Z is 100. Yeah, that is what we need to type in here. So X is 248.1. And distance back is 2200. Yeah. Yeah, so what we do, we just type in the coordinates, what we measure here, because we want to put it on here. And you just drag it and drop it here on the right, on the back wall. Perfect. And now we just need to remove the plinths. That is fine. And click on here and turn it 180 degrees and confirm it with enter. verticals. And at your front, three fronts, I can delete them by clicking here. I can here add the three drawers. And here, when we want to have a left front here, you can add it here. Yeah, and for sure you can remove the handles. So, all right. Now we are almost done. You can add here a fan. Yeah, and the fan is also like a cabinet. So I click here now on cabinet. The width of it should be 600. And the depth is like this. The height we can make 800. Distance bottom should be 0. I set this all to 0 because we can add it here as well on the smart link. As it was wrong. Click on here. Should be here on this smart link. Distance bottom 800. And here distance to the right and you click now front and you see the fan. Just drag it and drop it in here. So, and this is it. Yeah, when you want to have a deeper, you click on here. You can also type in distance bottom like 500. And then you can change it here to 110. Yeah, how you want to have it. So now you can remove everything here and click on the room tab. Here click also to draw the room. Window. You can also change here the materials, yeah. To draw the front open. So how to create a kitchen with an island, as well as with an individual cutout. Yeah, how to measure it, how to make the cutout, how to place the cabinets. And next week, I just show you. So this is a kitchen with island. Yeah, here you see it's rendered in the Picon Planner. When it's interesting for you, we can make next year also a webinar where we export this to Picon Planner. And next week, you get to see how to create a new material set. And the last week before the Christmas holidays, you see here an individual wardrobe. So, all right, I thank you for your attention. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, have fun to also to plan a kitchen. And when there are any questions, just click here on help and click here on web formula. Then here the support page is opening, and here you can create a ticket. And here it's important that you attach the hotline zip file, which you can find here in the software folder, TrunCAD 20XX folder. You see here when it's in the backup folder. Yeah, I have here a few more folders, but for you, the backup folder is on top. Here you see the hotline zip file. It's created at this German time. So just attach it, and then we can help you further. All right. Take care and have fun. Bye.